Let's take a look at WWE Legends Series 23, Big Bubba Rogers, aka the Big Boss Man. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at from WWE Legends Series 23, Big Bubba Rogers, also known as the Big Boss Man. Now, I was a Big Boss Man fan. Didn't know a whole lot about Big Bubba Rogers, to be perfectly honest with you. Like I've mentioned several times on the channel, I was a WWF fan. I did tune in to the WCW or NWA every once in a while if Ric Flair, Four Horsemen, or somebody that really that I really liked was on. But yeah, for the most part, I was WWF. So until he became the Big Boss Man, he was a nobody to me. I know he started out as Jim Cornette's personal bodyguard, and he was a very, very good big man. And when he got to WWF, that's when I really liked him, man. That was a perfect portrayal of a prison guard or a police officer by Big Bubba Rogers. So let's take a look at the package here. We have WWE Legends logo there. We have our 2K24 My Faction character inside. So I guess you can download this and onto your video game and play as maybe Big Bubba Rogers or maybe not. Don't know. Big Bubba Rogers here, Mattel, 13 years and over on this one now. We're moving up. We're supposed to move down. We have Big Bubba Rogers right here. We have Elite Collection there. WWE Legends there. Series 23. And bottoms, warnings, copyrights, labels, and barcodes. And of course our question mark. Top has our WWE logo, window box letting in that light. On the back, WWE Legends. We do have our certified authentic hologram there. And our cross-sell, Hulk Hogan. One of the best action figures I've opened up in my entire career. Really, really, really like that one. We have Big Bubba Rogers, which we're opening right now, and Rosie and Jamal, who I could care less about those two guys. Never cared for them, never will. So let's take a look at this. I will mention that this is 2024 copyright date, so this just released pretty recently, and this was on that 20% sale at Target also. I think he was marked down to $18.49 or something like that. But yeah, I was on the fence about getting him, and once he was released, I said, you know what, I'm not going to get him just yet. I'm going to get two Hulk Hogans, and I'll wait for Big Bubba Rogers to go in clearance. It didn't take more than 3-4 weeks maybe, and bam, on clearance. So I snatched him up, and here we are today opening Big Bubba Rogers. Now let me read what it says on the back about Big Bubba Rogers. Titles: UWF Heavyweight Championship. Big Bubba Rogers was a force to be reckoned with in the 1980s. The agile big man began his career as a bodyguard for Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express before taking on legends like Dusty Rhodes, One Man Gang, and Michael Hayes. Later, Rogers traveled to WWE where he dished out hard times as Big Boss Man. And like I said, that's when I tuned in to Big Bubba Rogers. All right, let's get him out of here. Which side do we want to open? I think the Elite side. Now, you notice on these, the older Legends were just straight on one side and kind of concaved on the other. This one, concaved on both sides, so we'll pick a side, and I think it's going to be this one right here. Got a little tape there. If we can get in here, come on. Oh, I tore my box. Now that's why I always mention, that's why I get in there and twist that. See where I tore that right there? Yep. That's a shame, but There we go. We got it that time, but we do have a small tear. That's all right, though. I do not have a Big Boss Man action figures. So if they ever release a Big Boss Man, which I do know they have, but that's the one I really want. All right, there it is. All right, we'll set that to the side. There he is in his plastic coffin, and check it out. I didn't even notice he came with a belt. Let's get into his accessories. And the first thing I'm going to pull out is going to be sunglasses. Got some sunglasses. Next we've got a right and left gripping hand. And we get an extra head. Now this head is the one I like the best, because this one looks like the Big Boss Man right there. All right, set that down. Now we got a little bit of little tie there holding that belt on him, so we'll pull that championship belt out. UWF champion. That's a nice belt. That's a really nice belt. Heavyweight champion. Man, they went all out on that. I really dig that belt. Now, it does kind of look small to me. I don't know if that's going to go around his waist. But yeah, look at that. Great detail. Now, we still have more ties in here. We got a tie each around the knees. Alright, Big Bubba Rogers, resurrected. Oh, we lost his hat. There's his hat. That's it. That's it. Nothing else in a plastic coffin. Let's get this stuff out. And here is that hat. Is that a fedora? Is that what they call that? Looks pretty good. We'll set that to the side right now. Here's Big Bubba Rogers. Let's talk about articulation first. Head, not a lot of head movement. Now this is 2024, and that is really, really disappointing. Not head movement at all. Of course, that's going to be removable, and it does remove pretty easy. But yeah, don't like that where there's not a lot of head movement. Shoulders all the way around. Single butterfly shoulders. Upper arm cut all the way around. Double jointed pinless elbows. Wrists up and down. No back and forth though. We have an ab crunch. Not much ab crunch, but a little. And we have waist goes all the way around. Splits, not the greatest, but not too bad. He does have a leg up. And this leg is not going to come back with that big old rear end of Bubba Rogers. He does have an upper thigh cut. Smooth right there. Double jointed pin knees. Feels very good there. We have ankle articulation. We'll go all the way around, but he, with those pant legs, he cannot pirouette. So no pirouetting for Big Bubba Rogers. Let's talk about him. All right, looking at this face sculpt, I mean, that is not, that's not the Bubba, that's not Big Boss Man right there. I wouldn't know that was the same guy as the Big Boss Man. I wonder how old he was when he was in this UWF. Wonder how old he was, in his early 20s. But yeah, it kind of looks like a buddy I used to work with named Joe Davidson. Kind of looks like him. And not the Big Boss Man. So not impressed with this. Now maybe it does look just like him, but like I said, I didn't tune into Big Bubba Rogers until he took on the Big Boss Man persona. So he's got suspenders. And it looks like they are sculpted on this white button-up shirt. So they're not just painted on, so I like that. He's got a little chest hair right there painted on. He's got the sleeves rolled up. I believe they're rolled up, or are they short sleeves? I think they're rolled up. He's got the white collar, all white shirt. You can see the buttons on there. That's pretty good detail. He's got a black leather belt with a silver belt buckle there. And all black slacks there, looking good. And all black shoes. Now, these are dress shoes, and they look pretty good. Them dress shoes look really good. Now, it hides that ugly ankle for the most part. You can, if you look up under there, you can see that ugly ankle, but it does look pretty good. So that's Big Bubba Rogers. Now, let's put the hat on him and see what he looks like here. Does that look more like Big Bubba Rogers or less like him? Now, if this guy walked up on me, I would think he was ready to go to the farm and bale some hay or tend to some cattle or something. Not go wrestle or protect the Jim Cornette and the Midnight Express. I think the Midnight Express would probably pick on this guy. Maybe they did. Not sure, but yeah. Looks pretty silly. Now, we have the glasses. Does this make him look better? Alright, now he looks like a blind farmer. That's what he looks like now, a blind farmer to me. So that didn't help him much. And then we get our belt. Now, I'm telling you, I'll be shocked if this belt buckles around his waist. Yeah, no way, Jose. I don't even know if that goes halfway. So that is not going to fit him. That big belly there. So he's going to have to hold that another way. Now we do have extra hands, so we have put one of them on. Right hand gripping, and now he's got his belt. There we go. Big Bubba Rogers has his belt now. Looking good. He is the champion. What I really want to do is get this Big Boss Man head sculpt on, because I'm not a big fan of that one. There we go. Now we're talking. Now that's the Big Boss Man right there. I like that a lot better. Way, way better. The hat still fit this one. Yep, the hat even fits better. What about the glasses? Do we need the glasses on with the Big Boss Man? Nah, I don't think they're going to fit. Yeah, we got it on there. Looks pretty good. I really, really like the fact that they gave us this big Boss Man head. Really like that. That's really good. All right, let's get a little comparison out. Let's see if we can get our Lex Luger out here. Now, I think Lex Luger, probably a little bit taller than him, so that's right. They're about almost the same height. Luger might be a tad bigger, and that might be right. And it would be perfect if Lex Luger could take this UWF belt and fit it around his waist. And it will. It will fit easily all the way to the last buckle. That's right. All the way to the last buckle. So we got plenty of room. So too bad, Big Bubba Rogers, you got in the ring with the wrong guy. Lex Luger took your belt. Not looking good for him, but not bad. I'm very, very glad that I waited for it to go in clearance. Saved me $4 or $5. So Big Bubba Rogers, not bad. Would rather had a Big Boss Man figure, which I think they did do a Legends already Big Boss Man, and I was late to the party, but I need to get that one. Or let's get a Greatest Hits and re-release it. But yeah, Big Bubba Rogers, WWE Legends Series 23. Until next time, oh yeah.